In the first few weeks, the kids become familiar with the layout of the classroom, and they know where they can find certain supplies, where they can find the puppets, where they can find the big books, where the science center is, the blocks, the games, the phonics games, the math games. I have a whole repertoire of activities the kids can do independently. So we do an activity as a group. I teach, there's guided practice, they finish, they have that sense of success, and then they can go on and spend some time with a partner, buddy studying, reading together, acting, drama, all different activities. And yes, they know they have ownership of the classroom. The whole idea is this is their classroom. It's not that they have to wait and ask me, may I do this or may I not.
They flew to the top of the water bottle.
Having routines in place, you're not spending time directing the students all the time because they know if I've done this, this, and this, I can go off and do that, and I have choices I can make. And it becomes their environment, their learning environment. What they keep in their desk are a few basics: a pencil, ruler, eraser, their crayons, felt markers, but they don't actually keep a lot of their work in their desks. And that's also easier for me too, because it gives me a chance to take a look at their work. I have it all together. I can take it home if I need to go through it. It's all organized. I'm not digging through desks looking for things either. When parents come in, they say, "How is my child doing?" You can right away pick up the books. You can say, "Sit down and take a look," and it's all there. There's that sense of pride you're developing in the kids too. They feel good about it when it looks good. To facilitate success for the students, I try and organize things in a way that they're not going to feel scattered. And one of the ways I do that is to create journals and duotangs that are color-coded and that are already set up for them, so that you don't have the time in the classroom where the children have to put things together, where it becomes housekeeping time as opposed to actual learning time. And for some students who have difficulty, especially at a grade 1 level, organizing still, they haven't yet mastered that skill, they can lose papers and they get crumpled, they don't feel good about them anymore. And so what I try and do is get it all set up for them so that they have that sense of success. Everything is there, everything that we're learning is in their hands, and we focus on the actual learning as opposed to the putting together of the material. And I find that also gives me more time in the day to work with the children too, because we're not worried about handing things out and picking things up, finding it in our desk. We have a system in place where, when you finish the work, you get to put it back in the bin, or there's a monitor in your group who will pick everything up or hand it all out, but they're not fumbling through their desk trying to find things, and things are getting caught in between, or they spill juice on it. We avoid all of that. So there isn't the tears, the heartache, the frustration, and when their parents come to see their work, it looks good because it hasn't been smushed in a desk. I have an open door policy for parents. I welcome them into the classroom, and I let them know that communication is important. It takes a community to raise a child. I'm part of the team with them to create success. In the beginning, I meet with them all, I get to know them, and then in the actual layout of the classroom, I make sure that the field trip notices, the PAC newsletters, the classroom notices, everything is available right at the door. So if their student has been away and they suddenly need to pick something up, they don't have to come right through the classroom if they don't want to, they can just pick it up. I also make sure I have a website, and I right away let them know what my email is, and I tell them I check my email every morning, 6 o'clock, 7, that's when I check it, so they know if they send me one at 10 o'clock at night, no, I may not answer at 10, but I will check it in the morning.
But not in the beginning, right? That's what you're saying, though.
I try and make it easy on them by having the technology in place and by letting them know that I welcome their comments, their feedback, their ideas, their support, their contributions. It takes a team, because a lot of it is creating warmth, and you do that as a person. It's not just the posters, it's you have to walk in, and the kids need to believe in you, that you believe in them. You need to convey that feeling that you care. And that's the most important thing that any teacher can give in a classroom, is that sense that I care about you, I believe in you, and I'm going to guide you, mentor you, show you the ropes so that you're going to go on and be a success. And I know you're going to do that this year, so welcome to the classroom. And there isn't any poster that will give a child that. You need to give them that. So if you've got that in your heart, that's better than all the decoration in the world.